Hello Ninglings, today I will be reviewing the book Escape from Camp 15 by Blaine Harden. This is a non-fiction book about the journey of one man escaping from a prison camp in North Korea. My quickie review of this book is you just need to read it. It is about North Korea and all of its atrocities and all the terrible things that happen in that country, not just the prison camps, and it's not just about the story of one man, it's about so much more, and everybody needs to be aware of the things that are happening in North Korea right now, so I believe that everybody should just read this book if you haven't already. If you are watching this video right now and are concerned about any spoilers, it is a non-fiction book, so there's not that many spoilers to begin with, and the way that the author writes the book, he sort of lays out the foundation and the whole story. He just writes it beautifully, and you have to read the book to understand. He interviewed the man Shin over an extensive interviewing process over a couple years, and it is just like beautifully compiled into an amazing story. When I was reading through this book, I made sure I had a pen on me at all times because almost every page I was underlining some important piece of information. If I was going to make a detailed, accurate review on this book, this video would probably be 20 minutes long because there's just so much information in this. Hundreds of thousands of people have died in these prison camps across North Korea, and they've been open 12 times longer than the Nazi concentration camps were. Right now there are 6 prison camps, and it's estimated that 150 to 200,000 people are in a prison camp in North Korea today. And the so-called crimes that these people have committed that forces them into a life in a labor camp is usually just being associated with somebody who the North Korean government doesn't like. Kim Il-sung, the great leader that's still technically the eternal president of North Korea, even though he's been dead for decades, says that their seed must be eliminated through 3 generations. The biggest thing that stood out to me in this book is that Shin didn't even know the concept of love. These people in the prison camps have never even experienced love, and they don't even know what it is to be human. It was common to see guards beating people sometimes to death simply because they were bored. One of the saddest things is how much these people have been brainwashed into even thinking that their mere existence is a sin. This book delves into so much more, and I can hardly scratch the surface in this video, but I strongly recommend that everyone read this. During and after World War II, when people were discovering the atrocities of Nazi concentration camps, a lot of people would say, if only we would have known what was happening, we could have stopped it sooner. But this is something that is happening right now, and we know about it, yet nothing is happening about it because there is so much contention around North Korea and so many possible outcomes that is very hard to look into, but this is a crisis against humanity, and are we going to let this continue? The more people that read this book and learn about the atrocities that are happening in North Korea right now, the more exposure that this topic gets, and hopefully that our political leaders and the leaders of our countries will finally do something about this. North Korea is a country that has interested me for a few years now, and by reading this book I've been exposed to so many more horrors and truths about North Korea that I wasn't before. This is an issue that is very close to my heart, and I plan on doing a project for Awesome Video for a charity that helps support North Korean defectors. If you're interested in this charity, I will leave a link down below to Liberty in North Korea. It's a charity that helps North Koreans escape and also gives means of communications of people that are stuck in North Korea still. They also have people traveling around the country to raise awareness for this issue. It is super easy to donate to that charity, and I highly recommend reading Escape from Camp 14. You will not regret it.